And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 80 Dancer quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we are here in Limsa Laminza in the lower decks at 9:15. And we need to talk to Nashmira. The quest is called Rising to the Occasion. So Nashmira is elated to see one of her favourite young proteges return. Well, if it isn't Mithrie, what a delightful surprise, and just look at that posture and poise. I can see that you've not neglected your training one bit since we last parted. As for us, Troop Falcium continues our tour to tour Eorzea, bringing hope to the dejected and downtrodden. Whenever and wherever the Totenaz threaten to rear its ugly head, we were there to cast out the shadows. With tales of our performances spreading across the realm, we've had no small number of aspiring dancers knocking at our door. Training them was consuming nearly all my waking hours, but recently Rana has stepped in to help shoulder that burden. Truly, I'd be lost without her. And what of you, Mithrie? Have you had any noteworthy performances since we last met? I travelled to and from a distant world, and I thought our voyage to distant shores was a long one. I see that you've had yourself quite an adventure, though I confess the full import of your tale is quite beyond my comprehension. Still, this bounty hunter you befriended put you in quite the predicament, didn't he? It reminds me of another troublemaker I used to know. Me, a troublemaker? I may have been immature, but I only had my friend's best interest at heart. Isn't that right, Mithrie? And besides, it sounds like even this bounty hunter came around in the end. Indeed, there is a certain something about you, Mithrie, something that brings out the best of those lives you touch, and Rana here is a prime example. The hot-headed girl I once knew has come into her own as a dancer, a woman and a leader of her peers. Perhaps it is finally time that yes, I am sure of it. And Mithrie, Rana, there is a dilemma that has been weighing heavily on me of late, but I do believe I finally found an answer. Pray accompany me out of the city to Lanosia. I would discuss matters further with you away from the crowds. Cool. Alright, let's go to Summerford. Okay, we made it to Nashmira. So, Mithrie, Rana, forgive me for not sharing the news with you two sooner. As fortune would have it, True Falcium has been invited to perform at the Mujikoza in Kugane, and our patrons are willing to pay a premium for our services. The Mushikoza? You mean that I could dance in the same stage that has hosted some of the most renowned artists in all of the Far East? Someone pinched me. When do we leave? As soon as we are able, and therein lies my dilemma. The threat of the Totenaz still looms over Eorzea, and I have a duty to train the next generation of dancers to carry on True Falcium's mission. I cannot very well abandon these shores while my life's work remains undone. And so I turn to you. Rana Migo, you have blossomed into a fine dancer and a capable leader. I would have you assume my role as principal and oversee True Falcium's tour of Kugane. Mr. Najmira, what are you saying? It is the only practical solution. You would travel to Kugane and share our art with our friends in the Far East, and I could remain here to train our new recruits and deliver the people of Eorzea from the throes of the Totenaz. But I'm not ready for this. There is still so much I must learn. You told me as much just moons ago. And I have seen you come far since then. No one is a born leader, and doubtless it will be a struggle at first. But you are every bit as prepared for this role as the day I inherited it. I would not make this offer if I did not believe that this with all my heart. And yeah, I cannot and will not force the position upon you. But at the very least, pray think upon it for a while. Me, leader and principal of True Falsium, I do believe Mistress Nashmira's lost her wits. Why, I still remember the days I would trip over my own 2 feet every time I took to the stage. And yeah, she seems intent on remaining here in the Eorzea. If I refuse, the curtains will fall on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to showcase our art on the Far East bigger stage. And yeah, where I and were I to go and fail spectacularly, I swear my mind is going in circles. Whatever should I do, Mithrie? It's not like me to brood and fret like this. It's not brooding. You're a dancer, are you not? What are you saying? That if I cannot find the answer I seek, is still thought perhaps I might find in motion? You may very well be right. That's with me, Mithrie. Show me through your motions all you have learned in your travels, and help me to clear the shadows of doubt from my mind. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Rana. So, a stunning view, no sign of onlookers for moms. Yes, this place should serve nicely for our private performance. We dance today not for admiring crowds. Our only audience is each other. Oh, face me, Mithrie. I would look upon your movements in all their glory, and let you inspire me to great heights. Interesting. They changed the lighting just for this scene. Oh, thank you, Mithrie. That was simply exhilarating. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Rana. So, from the first step, I couldn't take my eyes off you. Before I knew it, I had forgotten myself, my worries carried off by the wind. You were watching me, yes? And what did you think? Have I truly come far, as Mr. Nashmira says? Indeed you have, and you will go further. So you're saying that there's still room for improvement, eh? Well, consider the challenge accepted. I'll train harder than ever next time we meet. You'll see what I'm truly capable of. In any event, this I know more than ever. Dancing is my life. My calling. I must continue to perfect my craft, that I might inspire and hope to others. Just as Mistress Nashmira you have inspired me. The answer is clear to me now. I may not be the leader that she was, but I will be the leader I know I can be. Thank you for everything, Mithrie. I must return to Limsa to relay the news, so Mistress Nashmira will join me there. Won't you? Alrighty, let's go back to Limsa. Okay, we caught up with them in Limsa. So Rana has come dashing into town, half out of breath. I can only assume what this means. The girl has found her answer, has she not? You bet I have. I may not be ready to fill your toe shoes completely, but damned if I'm not going to try. Leave the tour of Kugane to me. I'm proud of you, Rana. Now go and tell the others that you must begin preparations at once. I'll be along with Mithrie shortly. So, while I am beyond pleased with the results, I must admit that I did not expect the girl to reach a decision so quickly. Whatever did you do to bring about her change of heart? We danced together. So it was not with words, but through your actions that you spoke to the girl. Indeed, it is as I thought. Your very presence is as a mirror that helps those around you discover their true selves. In any event, Rana owes much to you, my friend. As do I. The true Falcium is stronger for you, having joined us. Come now, let's return to the others. Alrighty, let's return to the others. Okay, so we return to them. Let's talk to Rana. I cannot say that I was prepared for this, and yeah, if this is how Mistress Nashmira would have it, it is far from my place to oppose. Besides, nothing in this world can last forever. With the end of one era comes the beginning of the next, and all of us here welcome Mistress Rana's reign. We will do all in our power to see that true Falcium continues to flourish under her stewardship. Kulud, my friends, you are too kind. Let's not forget that we are all in this together. If we move forward as one, there is no limit to the heights we may reach. And with that, we must prepare to set sail without delay. In Kugane too, there are those whose spirits sag, and we must bring them hope as only true Falcium can. I too should be getting on. The Totenaz threatens to return in hidden corners of the realm, and I must train the next generation of dancers to continue our fight. And you have your own adventures to return to, don't you, Mithrie? But don't be sad. Mr. Nashmira, you and I, even if we go our separate ways, we will always be united by our passion for dance. Our paths will cross again, I'm certain. And on that day, you'll simply be astonished at the dancer I've become. Mark my words. And so to you, my rival, my friend, I say not farewell, but rather keep dancing until we might once again take the same stage. Oh, it's complete. We got the achievement, No Friends of Mine. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.